everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you are new here, my name is Vanessa. I am a professional working psychic medium extraordinaire. All my booking and social media information is down below in the description. Make sure you guys subscribe and put your notifications on. If you are not new here, welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic and I'm happy to see you again. So I wanted to make a video and talk a little bit about Jeffree Star today. So Jeffree Star was in a little bit of limelight here recently for some things that are apparently going on Star Ranch. And I'm not talking about the animals that he's raising, and I'm not talking about the pellets that he's making. There's a little bit of a dark side to Star Ranch, I believe. So I saw these clips on TikTok that really got me going and really got me thinking like, I wonder. Now, sometimes I will even say that, you know, watching things on TikTok and stuff and seeing things on social media, you're sitting there and going, I don't know, like, is this believable? But then this person got smacked with a cease and desist. Now, normally, I could see someone giving a cease and desist, maybe if they were like saying things that were just like bothering that person. But if there is nothing valid about that argument, it makes me think, well, could he be telling the truth? I would really only want to throw a cease and desist out to somebody if they were saying something defamatory that was actually true, that had some validity to it. So it just really got me wondering. So let's go ahead and take a look at these clips now. And then afterwards, we will pull some cards on Mr. Jeffree Lynn.
I had to put on TikTok today, and I'm just going to say it before everyone makes 10,000 fake stories about it. No, all jokes aside, I think that moving forward, healing and mending things with people from your past is very important. So I hung out with an old friend, if you will, and we had a
Pause to read, because what you just saw was the cease and desist plea I received from Jeffree Cohen, Star's attorney, on April 26th. The plea is saying refrain from speaking out any further to prevent legal action. Now let me put out some facts. I am not under an NDA. Nothing that I am saying or doing is illegal. I am speaking the truth in my experiences that have happened to me firsthand. This being said, this is not my first attempt at speaking out and telling the truth. You can see on the cease and desist, it was drawn up and sent out on April 22nd, after I made my first TikToks trying to tell of my experiences. Those TikToks are no longer up. I have made a total of 5 TikToks, 2 of which remain. Now, unfortunately for me and Boom are no longer on good terms, and once he saw those TikToks, he alerted Jeffree. I do not believe that he is in a safe situation right now. He has detailed so many horrible, horrible things that have happened to him since going out and being on that ranch. It's overwhelming the amount of people that have reached out and confided in me with stories that are unspeakable regarding this man and how he's treated them and things that he's done to them. I'm not afraid to speak out on behalf of Boom, since he can't do it himself. I understand a lot of you are not happy with the way I have been having to release information of telling my experiences and the experiences of those I was close to, but you have to understand that the situation I'm in requires me to do it this way. I'm scared for my old friend. Jeffree will stop at nothing to get what he wants in his fix, including endangering anyone around him. Tina used to arrive at Jeffree's by a guy named Switch, who would drop her off. Late one night in the beginning of January, Boom called me crying because Jeffree had a meltdown when he could no longer get a hold of Switch. He forced Boom to drive to a warehouse 2 hours outside of Casper in a town called Gillette. Boom called me sobbing the entire drive because he was so scared. It was freezing that night, and when Boom finally arrived, he was harassed. The 2 men at the warehouse made homophobic and racist remarks regarding Boom, his sexual orientation, and where he's from in Mexico. I'm out of time, but I'm going to tell my stories on live so they can't be deleted.
Okay, I know there was a lot in the clips. It was really a lot to digest. You know, I really kind of feel just a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that this person is saying 100% truth, But I do think that there is some truth to what this person is saying. That is just what my gut is telling me. That's what my head is telling me. But I really do feel like there's like a little bit of truth in here. So let's go ahead and shuffle the cards and let's see what's going on with Mr. Jeffree Star here. Okay. So first thing off my bat, I started hearing some things in my head as I'm sitting down and recording this. I had to stop for a second because I started hearing things in my head. I really think that Jeffree definitely fled California so quickly, and I keep getting this feeling and this thought in my head like he was running from something. And I wouldn't really disagree with what this person was saying of how he fled and why he fled, because I'm picking that up a little bit here too. I'm also picking up that there is a lot that's being left unsaid. I think there's also a lot that is not out in public, which, you know, everyone has their right to privacy. But, you know, I'm not surprised we are picking up some deceit here. Ooh, there is a lot of walking away. I think there's a lot of being stuck and walking away out of the situation. You know, I think leaving California for him was something that, as fast as he thought about it, that's as quick as he made it happen. It seemed like there was not a long time there between the thought and the process. It was, you know what? I'm leaving. Found this place. We're going tomorrow. Maybe, I mean, not really tomorrow, but they went that month. They went that week. They went pretty quickly. I also am picking up that, you know, with these cards here, I think he definitely went through like a reclusive phase. And I think, you know, obviously we did see that. Now, I don't really follow social media like a hawk or anything like that, but I know that he really took some time out here. As far as what's going on with him, God, I don't want to say anything like really bad or negative, but I think that there's a lot of battling emotionally and mentally that obviously is not, he doesn't share, which again, everyone has a right to their privacy. But I definitely don't think that he lets a lot out of the bag. Ooh, okay. I think there are definitely some deep issues here. I'm hearing it in my head. I really don't want to repeat it out loud. I mean, I try to be as respectful about it as possible, but there's definitely some deep-rooted issues here that need to be addressed for sure. I don't think he's hurting at all financially. I know that he's got his hand in some other businesses, so I don't think that he's really worried about finances. Again, I don't think he's really worried about finances here. I really think that he has lost his desire a lot with makeup. Now, with that being said, I know he is putting out new makeup. He did just launch that the yellow looking banana-ish, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like yellow banana or something like that of the palette. But he's just not into it like he used to be. I don't think it's doing it for him. That card I just pulled in my hand here, thinking man, I don't really think that he's putting that much into it anymore. You know, I feel like maybe he's just really lost his passions a lot here. I'm definitely seeing, again, it wears on him a lot. Now, with these two cards here, there is a personal journey card and there is an abundance card here. And it's making me really feel like he's going to take his own personal journey with whatever happens, but he's going to still try to keep his abundance about him. So I'm not surprised that that's why he's still continuing to put products out, but it's not doing it for him. I don't think he's doing the YouTube thing much either. I think he's really lost his passion for that. And then also too, I feel like he just doesn't want to. I just think that he doesn't feel like it's necessary to him. It's not going to benefit him. He doesn't care about getting views. He doesn't care about making money that way. He is in a power position here, and he does have this card that talks about balance and rebalancing himself. And I think that goes back to what I was saying earlier with this card right here of him taking a personal journey. I really do think that whatever he decides to do, however he decides to find himself, I think he will feel better mentally and emotionally and physically. But I feel like there's some like really deep sadness going on with him. And you know, whether you like him or hate him, he's still a person, you know. But that's about all I'm really picking up about Mr. Jeffree Lynn here. I do wish him nothing but the best. I know that this was a super quick card pull, but sometimes I feel a lot about situations and sometimes I don't. I will say I do think that he's going to continue to put out products. I don't think that he's going to nurture the YouTube side again at all. And I also wouldn't be surprised if he starts to maybe let out a little bit of emotionally or mentally what's going on with him. I think we might start to see that maybe a little bit more. But anyway, that's it for this video. Good luck, Jeffree. Adios, everybody.